You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Welcome to the south side of Chicago, everybody, for the CN100 Game of the Week tonight from Mount Carmel High School. It's a 7A second-round matchup between Batavia and Mount Carmel. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. With me is my Hall of Fame partner, Jack McInerney, and this is a matchup worthy of a state championship game, and we expect the level of play to be that. Jack, Batavia comes in undefeated. They ran the table in the regular season, won their conference. They're the number 2 overall seed in the state, and they know that this might be the stiffest test they have for as long as they're in the playoffs.
Well, there's absolutely no doubt about that, Jim. And who would have thought that they could be so successful at this point, because they lost 5 Division I players off their spring team, but they returned 10 starters. So in a league that is very tough, physically, I mean, they play great competition from the beginning to the end. This will be a stiff competition for them today.
Batavia, the champions of the Duquesne Conference. Meanwhile, for Mount Carmel, you never really want to look at the record when you see Mount Carmel come into the playoffs. They've lost 3 games so far this year, but as we always talk about, Jack, we don't know of anybody that says, boy, I hope we get to play Mount Carmel early in the playoffs, because you look at the teams they've lost to and the league they play in, it's just your typical Mount Carmel team.
That's an interesting point, Jim. That's everybody talks about that, and I have an opportunity to talk to a lot of coaches during the football season, and that's a name that always comes up, is Mount Carmel. But what's interesting about this year is they lost 16 starters off of last year. But here they are. Everybody thought they're going to be a young team. They won't mature, take a year or two. But what happens? They lose 16 starters, and they knock off the number 1 team in the state, St. Rita, right off the get-go. They stumbled a couple times, but they're sitting here as a great football team.
First down and 10. Bo looks back to pass. Post pattern, has his man. A.J. Sanders inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, Batavia, after 1 play.
What a nice throw with good protection right there. And Bo, he knew he was going to him right away. Just a post route. He got the inside position on the corner. And Sanders, who's the leading receiver for the team going into this game with 23 catches, that's a big play early for Batavia.
McHugh and Joey Thompson are in the slot to the left. Another high snap. Dowling fires, has his man right on the money. Touchdown, Mount Carmel. Darian Gilliam, a 20-yard score.
What an excellent throw right there. Good protection. Didn't take him long. He knew where he was going. He got good inside protection, or good inside position. High snap again, but he puts the ball right on the money. Nice position on that corner. An excellent throw right there by Dowling.
New set of downs for the Bulldogs. Game tied at 7-7. Bo pulls it back, throws, has Sanders over the middle. Sanders trying to outrace everybody in the end zone. He does. 37 yards of the scoring play. Batavia leads at 13-7.
I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with Ryan Bo's arm. You talk about accurate, putting the ball right on the money. An excellent route. He got inside position on the corner. The safety was further over on the other hash mark. Watch the delivery right here. He's going the whole time. Safety's not in the position. And with that kind of speed, once he catches the football, he's gone.
Empty backfield, 2 tight ends for Batavia. Bo back across midfield, and he is taken down at the 49-yard line. The Mount Carmel defense comes up with a sack and an opportune time. Danny Novickas, that's his 2nd sack of the game.
Well, this is sophomore right here. He's got to get rid of the football sooner and realize that that offensive line cannot hold out these guys this long. That's a big play right there.
Gilliam is to the right. Joey Thompson in the slot. Here comes the motion. On the sweep. Denny Furlong looking to throw. He's going to have to run for it. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Carmel. The Caravan wins.
Wow.
What a finish for the Caravan, and they advance by the slimmest of margins. They needed an extra play because of a defensive penalty.
I don't think in all the years I've been doing games it's come down to something like this. This is just a great effort on his part because defensively he was going to throw the ball. You can see the coverage. He just cuts back here, and that was a young man who was determined to get into the end zone. Wow, no time on the clock. Look at this. Unbelievable.
To view this Xfinity program in its entirety, visit CN100.tv for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing Game of the Week. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local, or simply say Get Local into your voice remote.